What's going on, Comic Book Nation? I'm Jim Viscardi, that's Jamie Lovett, and we have got an unboxing for you today that I have been very excited to do, only because Star Trek Picard Season 3 is probably the best season of Star Trek anything that I've seen in my life. Now, I'm a new Star Trek fan, so my opinion sometimes counts. Jamie, longtime Star Trek fan. Like how long?
A lot of years.
Like a lot of years.
Like a lot of years.
Jamie's seen all of it. But today, our friends at Cherry Tree actually sent us a really, really cool package that any die-hard new or old Star Trek fan needs to have. Inside this box is a Artifact Borg Cube computer. It comes in a wooden crate like this. These guys package it really, really well. But here's the wow moment. Oh, look at that thing! Look at it! It is so great. This is their Cherry Tree's 3rd anniversary Picard Borg Cube. They obviously years ago put out an original Artifact Borg Cube. That one was all black. This one is a darker gray, got some distressing to it. There's a lot of really cool features here that we are going to get into. But Jamie, real quick, what about the Artifact Borg Cube is different from maybe for what old school fans know as the regular Borg Cube?
Sure. So the Borg are like the iconic villains of Star Trek The Next Generation. Show up early, featured in Best of Both Worlds, harass them all through the series until the movie First Contact. Then they continue to harass the Federation, the Voyager in Star Trek Voyager, until Janeway and her future self and the crew give them a really good ass kicking at the end of that series. And then we don't hear from them until Star Trek Picard Season 1, when they are kind of not the powerful force they used to be. And so instead, we get to visit this, the Artifact, which is a kind of derelict cube that was found by the Romulans and has become the site of what they are calling the Romulan Reclamation Project, or the Borg Reclamation Project, where they are trying to, get a hold of Borg tech and figure out what they can use it for. And this is the site of a lot of the action in the first season of Star Trek Picard. It's where Sojiasha meets Narek. Mm-hmm. It's where Picard reunites with Hugh. It's where Hugh ultimately dies. And it's where Seven of Nine temporarily becomes a Borg queen in order to pilot the thing, and comes to Coppelius and ultimately crash lands it on the surface of that planet where Altan Soong had been raising all those synth people. So it's a really, iconic part of that first season of Star Trek Picard that was really central to that story.
Sure, love it. All right, so look, on its own, this is a very cool piece, even to have as a computer. For this 3rd anniversary, there are only 31 of these being made available. We are fortunate enough to have limited edition Borg Cube number 1. Now you can just buy the cube by itself, that is just a case and you can build your own PC, or Cherry Tree will build it for you. Cube itself is $749.99. The PC, if you want them to have it built, it starts at around $1883. Now, we're gonna plug this in, and I wanna show you what this looks like, because a lot of what makes this really cool is a lot of the handcrafted kind of design that goes in here. And so we're gonna give it just a quick second ooh, there it is, look at that, right? So obviously the thing that looks the best is the force field kind of glass part that you can see up in the front, but also all of the very little tiny spots that you see there, those are all, that's all LED filament. That is just, when you open this thing, you'll see it. It's just kind of all over this. There are fans at the bottom, there's fans in the back, all to make sure it's really vented nicely. There are also a lot of vent holes in the actual case itself, which I know, for PC enthusiasts, cooling is a huge part of building your own PC. So, Cherry Tree really thought of every detail there. So as you can see, in the dark, looks great. We can turn the lights back on because I think it's phenomenal. One of the great things, measurement wise, this is a 15 by 15 by 15. This is a cube. It's not a slightly longer rectangle. It is a full on cube. They also sell the regular Borg Cube. There's some bundle stuff. You can get a hoodie, There's some posters and things like that that you can get. But all in all, this is pretty freaking cool. Like, we get a lot of stuff that comes into the office here at Comicbook.com. Like, Jim, we get a lot of stuff.
We get a lot of stuff, we do.
Very few things have everyone in the office going, oh, what's that thing? As much as this did. So a little bit of a short unboxing for you guys today. Really just wanted to kind of showcase the lights, the build, all of that. Again, check out mycherrytree.com if you want to get one of yours. There's only 31 of these. There's only 30 left because we have one. People have probably been ordering them, so there's probably less. So if you really want one, you got to go fast. That's going to do it for us here today. For more on Star Trek, head on over to comicbook.com/Star Trek, where Jamie has written most of the stories. For more unboxings like this, keep it locked into comicbook.com's YouTube channel, all of our social channels, and we will see you there.